you all doing? I know I'm coming abrupt as usual. I don't normally come live on a Friday, but I'm right here. So let's wait for people to join in since it's an abrupt live stream. Let's wait for people to join in. Let me see the first person to join us tonight. Hello. Let me be turning on the computer as well, so that I can be able to see who comments first. Hello, who is my first viewer tonight? Please let me know. Let me try and connect this from here as well. Please let me know if the volume is also fine. I think Leo Media, you're the first one. Thank you so much. I know it's an abrupt live stream, but we have to do something for us. Please like the video as well. Please like the video as you're coming in, and also let me know if the audio is fine. The video is it okay? Moha, hello Moha, how are you doing? Leah Media, how is everything? How was your weekend coming through? Please like the video, and also let's wait for other people to join us, please. Thank you so much for everyone who has spared their time. The audio is a bit low. Oh my god, what should I do? I'm screaming. Please bear with me, I'm not yet fine. So I feel like I'm really screaming. I feel like I'm really using all the energy that I have. Seriously, I'm using all the energy, but I don't know what to do now. If the volume is low, if it's a bit low, please increase on the volume of your device. Maybe it will be better, because I'm not feeling that perfect. I'm really, really straining myself speaking. Let me see whether I can maybe extend this so that it can be near. See, how is that? Is the audio now better a little bit? Maybe try the earphones. Oh, the earphones are in the room. I can't even get them now. Oh my god, what can I do? The earphones, where are they? Wow. Please just bear with me tonight. I'm not going to spend so long here, but I'm going to try and strain myself, strain my volume. So guys, how are you doing? Sorry for the volume, but let me try and speak louder. I know it is not really that very loud, but I'm going to try my best. Please like the video, and also let me know where you're watching from. Thank you everyone who has joined us tonight. How is your Friday? Please let me know where you're watching from and how your Friday is going. Please let me know as well. For my Friday has been okay so far, not so bad. The whole day. You need Red Bull. Yes, I think I need an energizer. What I'm taking what? Some lemon here. You know, that is the new norm right now. You take lemon. So that is my booster, my energy booster for now. But please let me know where you're watching from, and also tell me what is really happening. How is your Friday? How is your weekend so far coming through? Is it okay? For me, the Friday has been fair. I shouldn't say that it has been really so terrible. Today I've been, at least I'm feeling much better. Today has been a day that at least I've got more rest. I'm feeling much better as well. I'm taking all my vitamins, I'm taking all my lemons, everything to get this flu off my chest, because it has really become a trouble. It has been so troublesome to me, and the cough, it has been so much. I know most of you have been sending me messages telling me whether I've tested for COVID. Oh my god. Yes, I've done all the tests, but I don't have COVID. At least I've done several tests as well for typhoid, for other things, but everything was negative, surprisingly. So I don't know, this has been really so terrible. Oh my god, I will be okay, don't worry. Okay, Vivian, Vivian, where are you watching from? Please let me know. Well, guys, today is just a mere catch up and telling you what is happening here in Uganda. The new things. I know I've not been live for I think now 2 weeks, and I've not really come to update you on what is happening. Most of you come to the channel to know what is really happening in the country. You wanted to know what the situation looks like if you're not in Uganda, if you're not in Kampala, so that you can get updated at least. So this is the right channel for you. Let's first catch up a little bit before I let you know what is really happening and the whole situation as it has been going on here. Please let me know where you're watching from. Vivian is saying she's watching from Dubai. How is Dubai? How is everything that side? How is the COVID situation? Is it better there? Kat is saying UK. How is the UK? Which part of the UK are you watching me from? But thank you so much. I appreciate Matt for you sparing your time to watch. Please like the video if you're just joining in as well. I'll be so grateful if you give the video a thumbs up because it really supports the channel. Thank you so much. I'll text you yesterday on my WhatsApp. I texted you yesterday. Okay, Vivian. I've been chatting with so many people, so I don't know, but I will check the WhatsApp also as well. Master Glory, how are you? Thank you so much for praying for me. Thank you so much. I feel so happy for everyone who has been really praying for me to get better and at least come back on the channel. It is really so nice. It feels really so nice. Sometimes I felt like, oh my God, will I then go back to YouTube? Will I be doing content? But because of your prayers, I'm so happy I'm back and at least I have some energy to speak, because before the energy wasn't even there. Like nothing. I would be sleeping. I would be doing, by this time I would be sleeping already. I normally sleep as early as 8. That's how bad it has been. But today at least I spared some time. I'm watching from my district. The media, which district are you watching from? Did you go back to your to your village? Please let me know which village are you watching me from, Liam Media. Will is saying he's watching me from the USA. Oh, all is well. Yes, all is okay so far for me. Yes, but thank you so much for sparing your time, Will, for coming here, for sparing your time to come here. Be I like your house tour a lot. Thank you so much, Cosmas. I appreciate that. More house tours are coming in. In fact, tomorrow I'm going to be shooting a video of a house. So expect at least a real estate video in a long time, at least coming through by next week. Most probably. Patrick is saying, I'm watching you from the Republic of Najana Nkombi. How is Najana Nkombi? How is that side? How is the whole situation? Are you guys okay? Because you know Kampala is not fine. We are not fine here in Uganda because because of what is really happening. So much has been happening of late. But hope you're really safe in Najana Nkumbi. Patrick, thank you so much. I appreciate you sparing your time and your data to watch me tonight. Thank you so much. Please give the video a thumbs up. Let me just introduce myself. I know some people have really joined the family because our subscribers have increased. So let me just introduce myself a little bit for everyone who doesn't know me as the host on this channel. My name is Tina. And on this channel, we do real estate, lifestyle, and of course, farming videos. So if you're new here, feel free to subscribe. Please subscribe. We're on the road to 20K subscribers. Yes, right now we're at 16.2K, but we're on the road to 20K subscribers, at least by, let me see, by the end of this month. Yes, let's get our target high. At least by the end of this month, let's get to 20K subscribers. Share the videos with your friends, and also share the knowledge with everyone, because this channel is about learning and also sharing ideas here and there. I learn from you and you also learn from me. That's why the channel is right here. But thank you so much everyone who has joined us and everyone who has subscribed. Our new subscribers, you guys are welcome. I appreciate you so much, and all our returning subscribers who have been there from the beginning. You guys are MVPs. Thank you so much. I appreciate all your love and support, all your prayers. You guys have sent me messages, even people I didn't expect to send me messages when I was not fine at all, from all the incidents that have been really happening. I don't know why problems really come at once, but it has been really so tough on my side. But I don't want to go too much into that because there's already a video on that I explained that everything that has been really happening to me. But I'm really so grateful for everyone who has reached out to me through WhatsApp, through Instagram. People even at least expected to send me messages. You guys, I felt so lucky. I felt really so happy to have a family on YouTube that really cares. I don't want to cry. I feel I feel emotional. Oh my god. I feel emotional because it really touches me a lot. When people reach out to you and you don't really expect them to do that, it feels really great. I'm so grateful. I don't want to get emotional doing this by now because I feel like I'm going to take my time before I come to do a live stream. So it's not going to be emotional because it has been really so tough and you people showed me so much love. Let me first take something too. I don't want to cry. Well, guys, I'm really just happy for everyone who has reached out to me, who has been there, at least checking on me, at least calling. Some people even spare their time to call me to find out how I'm doing. Very concerned. I'm really so happy. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate that. May God bless you. And your prayers are really working. I'm not 100% fine, but at least the recovery is very steady enough. About the people who have been asking me about the accident, like the trauma, I don't think I have any trauma from the accident because I feel I'm now okay. I'm not thinking about it anymore. I'm 100% fine from that. Then about what has been happening in the farm, everyone is getting back to normal. We are getting back to our business as usual. Work is going on as usual. The animals are, still at the farm, apart from the current situation that is really happening that is going to affect a little bit of the farm, but we are fine. Health-wise, with the cough and flu that I've been having, I'm much better. I'm taking my medication. Right now, I'm just taking the homemade medication. That's what I'm doing. At first, I was taking the medication from the clinics, from the pharmacy, but I got so tired. That is the truth. I want to be very honest with you. I got really very tired with taking the medication from the pharmacy. I resorted to doing my homemade, remedies. That is taking the lemons, taking the ginger, hot water, steaming, all that. That's what I've been doing of late, but it's really working and I feel much better. The only thing that I feel right now is general body weakness. That is what I'm really feeling right now. General body weakness, then no taste, no smell, not corona, my dears. So no taste, no smell, I don't know. Then my gum is also hurting somehow. I don't know what really happens with the flu and the gum. Then also what else? What else is really paining? Then my throat, swallowing some things, it's getting really so difficult for me. But I'm fine. Those are the only things that I really get so far, but I'm doing well. That's COVID. I know that's what you're going to say, but okay, if it's there, because I tested and it was negative, so I don't think it's the one. If it's there, I'm taking all the medication and at least I can breathe. That must be, oh my God, Patrick. You know what is really happening in Kampala right now, so I wouldn't say that it's not, but I tested and it was negative. But all the signs, whenever I tell everyone the signs that I have, they just say it's COVID. But I just pray I get better. At least breathing wise, my nose is not stuffy at all. I can breathe very, very well. I sleep very well. It is just a general body weakness. Sometimes I'm really very fine. After sleeping, when I wake up, I feel very okay, like I have the energy. Then after some few minutes, I feel like I don't have energy at all. Then the nausea is also there. Yeah, the nausea is also there, but just pray for me to get better. But at least I can smile. At least it's not so scary, like I'm really so scared and like, I'm taking all my lemons very, very well. So guys, that is just an update about me. I'm telling you about myself. So let me know, how is your situation? That's Sherifa. Hello, how are you doing? Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate. I got your message on Instagram. I'll definitely check out your channel as well. So Patrick is saying that must be COVID. My husband had that too. Sorry about that. I just pray it is not the same thing like that is really happening, but even if it's the one, at least I'm not that very worse. I'm really taking all the precautions that is necessary. But thank you guys for all your prayers, that at least I have energy to speak, and the energy to come on and live stream. Thank you guys so much. I know most of you have clicked to see what at least to get an update of what is really happening here, because of the title, what is really happening here in Uganda. There's a lot. It is really becoming very tight and very tough currently in Uganda. So I've never seen the country get disorganized just like this in a long time. If it's not elections, if it's not, I don't know, but it has been really very, very different. Like Kampala generally is not the same like the way it used to be. Everywhere it's not the same. So a lot is really happening here in Uganda. For some of you already know, of course, we are in a lockdown. Yes, we are in a lockdown currently. There's a lot because of the COVID. COVID has become serious. The second wave has become really very serious right now, and a lot of restrictions. So the president on, when was that? Was it on Wednesday? Should have been on Wednesday, that he addressed and he locked down so many things. So we are currently on a lockdown, but then of course with restrictions, so many restrictions, as you know. But for the people who don't know about what is really happening, that COVID is really becoming so much, most people had taken this thing for granted. Like, you know how Ugandans are. Like, we don't react, not until we see it from some other people. But most people have really lost their lives. Most relatives, I have relatives that have lost so far. Not until you find, and not until you hear someone dying, maybe from your family or your relative or someone that you know or a friend, you never get scared. But right now, it is just all over. Everyone is really scared. Everyone is panicking. We don't know what to do. But at least, of course, people are taking the medication, because the most thing that everyone is really aware of, that we are taking the normal homemade medication, because that is the awareness that is being spread on social media everywhere. So it is becoming really so terrible, because it became like a flu. Like, most people have flu right now. In the beginning, I thought it was just a normal, how we transition, because we were in a rainy season, we were in a very rainy season, then it is now hot. So most times when you're transitioning from different seasons, most people really have the flu. But this time round, the flu was beyond. That is the truth. Like, most people would really fall sick, like terribly sick, because most people don't even mind about flu so much. Most people even don't take medication for flu. But this flu has been so terrible. For the people who might know, who have had flu so far, it has been the worst experience. Most people are sick for like 1 week or 2 weeks. So it is something that is really so common everywhere. Most families are sick. Children from school who just returned from school are also sick. So the people who don't know about the restrictions that have been made, I'm going to just, I didn't even write them down, the phone that I'm using for filming, but let me just tell you briefly what really happened. So we're in a lockdown for now 42 days. Yes, 42 days. We are not supposed to move from district to inter-district movement, like from one district to another, like from Kampala to maybe Wakiso, to Luwero. That is not allowed. So we are just moving within our districts. So it is really very, very strict right now, because the police on the road are very strict about that. So you can't just cross to a different district if you're not authorized to. So the only people who are allowed to move are the truck drivers. Then, of course, the farmers are also allowed to move, as long as you have the identity cards. Now, for us, the farmers we've not really gone to Luwero from the time the lockdown was put in place, but the farmers are allowed to move. Then what else? The tourists, of course, with authorized tourist vehicles, are also allowed to move freely. Then what else is allowed to move maybe to different districts? I think those are the only people. Then the border guys are supposed to operate up to 6 p.m. and they can only carry one person. The malls are open within your district, of course. Then the shopping malls are also open. The taxi parks are still open, but following the SOPs, that is what is really happening right now. It is really becoming very tight and it's very scary. The whole situation moving out is very scary because most people have the masks, but they don't even put on their masks very well. Most people just put their masks down. That is really so scary because the spread of this corona is just on a different level. It is just becoming too much. So just pray for this country, pray for Uganda, because we didn't expect it to be like this. I remember in my previous live streams, I was telling you guys that, oh, we are fine, everything is okay, business is getting back to normal, everything is fine, but things have really changed just out of the blue. So the second wave is right here and it's becoming so strict. So the airports, of course, some flights have been banned so far, like the Rwanda Air has banned its, travelers from coming to travel to Uganda for now. So it is just a bit, we're just there, we don't know what to do. But that is the current situation in Uganda right now. So let me know, guys. I'm told people are fearing the vaccine. How true is that? Jackson, yes, the people are fearing the vaccine. Some are fearing, but most people are really aware of taking the vaccination right now. Because if you don't take it, because I've heard of some people who were vaccinated, but they passed on, they died. So I don't know what is really happening, but it's just a vaccine. It's just something to help. So for people who have not yet really taken their vaccinations, should really do the needful. Myself, I've not really done it. The other day, I think it was last week, we were supposed to take our vaccines, but the lines were too long. We couldn't manage to get the vaccine. The lines were very, very long. I think even because we went there very early in the morning, I think by 6:30 we were at the hospital. But the lines that were there were extreme. So I think even some people even sleep over in hospital or go by 5:30 to those hospitals. So people who have not really taken the vaccinations, you need to do that. Me inclusive, I'm fast treating myself because I can't take the vaccine before I get better, like at least much better. But I'm definitely going to do that. The only problem that we have here, it's just, I think, lack of different centers that we can be able to vaccinate. But most people are aware and they're supposed to do the vaccination. So Jack Chan, people are really doing the vaccination. Most of them are really aware of that. You believe it to be a virus or bioweapon? I don't know what to say about that, but it's a virus. That's what I think. Hello, Liz. How are you doing? Thank you so much for joining. How is your family? How is everyone? How is the COVID situation on that side? Is it better? Home here, we are really so scared. It's a very scary situation. You can't even move easily. You can't even go. I think even now the parties that were in Kampala were stopped because partying currently has been stopped. Of course, people used to have house parties, but right now it has been put to a ban because people used to even do it that secretly. But right now, no parties, no gatherings. Then burials are supposed to have only at least 20 people. Then weddings also maximum of I think 20 people. Yes, so gatherings are prohibited for now because the spread is getting really beyond control. And of course, you know how it is with our hospitals, the equipments are not that enough. So when you get the virus or if you test positive, the only advice that you're given is to isolate yourself, go home, take the vitamins. Of course, they'll give you some medication for prevention, but you need to take the natural remedies that we have. At least Uganda is really very blessed that we have all the natural remedies here. We have the lemons, we have the ginger, and these are really organic stuff. So there's no what? There's no excuse that you're not going to take all these things. So you need to do the needful, my dear friends, my dear Ugandans, if you're watching this. And of course, people who are planning to come to Uganda as well, you're most welcome. At least the airport is still open for you. But of course, the priority is for returning Ugandans. But still, if you're tourists, I think they still allow you to come to the country. But when you come to the country, be very careful because COVID is there. It is real this time round. It is not like how we used to just say, oh, people are dying here and there. But right now, every day, at least I hear of someone who has passed on, either through a friend or my relatives. So it is really becoming very serious. I've never been in such a situation whereby the news really get me through people that I know. So it is really very, very challenging moment for us Ugandans. And let's just pray for the country, and let's just pray that everything gets back to normal as usual and we get back to business, because most people who work from offices have been stopped from working from offices. Even people who are working from, shops and these supermarkets and everything, most of them, the numbers are being, cut down because of social distancing. So most people are losing their jobs. So let's take the needful so that we can be able to prevent the spread and also make sure that the country gets back to normal and we shall be able to get back to business as usual. So this is my, my cry to everyone who thinks it's not real. Trust me, this thing it's beyond. Yeah. Or okay, let me see here. Ivan. Hello Ivan, how are you doing? That nice so fast. Thank you so much. Van, how are you doing? Long time. Van is our video what? Video director, by the way. But I have not worked with him in a long time. But thank you so much, Van, for tuning in. I appreciate it. It has been long. Then Brown Coat is saying, hi Tina, I hope you're doing well. I'm doing fine so far. Yeah, it's just general body weakness, but I'm at least much better than yesterday and the other day. And at least I can afford to smile and also speak to you. That means I'm better at least. And I want to get back on my feet so that I can be able to bring more videos for you. So I feel I need to move out more often. I've not been moving out, but I'm going to, of course, be careful. I'm going to take all the precautions to make sure that I don't get more sick or even spread the sickness that I have, my flu, to other people. So guys, thank you so much, Brown Coat, for asking and also your concerns. I appreciate. Lisa saying always looking nice, Tina. Thank you so much. I appreciate. At least I had to come here, at least put some little lipstick, at least to look good for the camera, to look good for the family. I don't want to look really so terrible in front of the camera. But thank you so much, Liz. I appreciate that. Danny Coward is saying long time love. Long time too, Danny. How are you doing? Where are you watching from? I appreciate that. You have an editor. Wow. No, we don't have an editor. Van is our video director. He's the one we used to go with to shoot videos. He helps with the camera. Behind the scenes, I need to be showing the guys who are behind the scenes most of the time. Most of the time that we used to do the real estate videos, so Ivan used to be the one behind the camera. So, but we don't have the editor. But he used to edit for us as well. A few videos, I think, a few of them when I was too busy to edit. Yes, but mostly he was the video director telling us what to do and, shooting when we are talking. Yeah, but I will be showing them as well. And he also has a YouTube channel. Just follow Ivan Mogalia, I think. Yes, that is his channel. But thank you so much, Liz, for that. Matt is saying, I'm Ugandan. I have no plan on taking the COVID jab. Will let me live without force. Okay, they did with yellow fever. Anyway, everyone has their contradictions about the vaccine and what is really happening. But the best thing is to take the major remedies that we have available, because it's available everyone. It's not very expensive for us here. At least we are lucky enough as Ugandans that we have things available for us here, and these are very organic stuff. The other day I was taking the ginger and I was sharing with the people here at home. And they were like, oh my god, this ginger is the worst, that it's too strong. But that is the ginger that we have here. It is really very, very strong. It is the best one, because if you take, even feel the throat getting relieved in case you have the cough, even the breathing, at least it clears the stuffiness as well. So let's take all the needful so that we can be better, because this thing is becoming really terrible. The spread is really so high, it's affecting so many people. Schools were closed, but the kids from school came back with COVID. So it is going to be very, very tricky. It has really disorganized so many students, because that the schools are just opened like a few months ago, and the candidates had just done their exams and everything. So schools are open, but now they are closed again. So people who have been studying, people who have been in university, in these other institutions, are being affected because they cannot be able to study because of the COVID situation, because schools and institutions were closed. So let's pray for our students. Let's pray for our sisters and brothers who are still in school, because it has really disorganized everything, like the education system. I don't know how you may be studying for something, for a course that was going to spend, you're going to only spend 3 years, you're going to spend like 5 years. So it is really so difficult. I know the stress the parents are going through after looking for school fees. That already just paid their school fees for the students, and from nowhere the schools were shut down. They told them to go back home. And of course the students, it's not that they should be there, because because the COVID is there, it is real. Most schools had had kids that contracted the COVID. So, and most of them weren't reporting, and this was really affecting. Most people were dying. Most students were dying innocently from school, because the schools need the money. They've been not working for a long time, so when they just open like this and now closing, it's affecting everyone. It's affecting the parents. It's affecting the teachers. It's just not nice at all. The whole situation is just not the best. And of course, now for the teachers, the next thing that they say, they shouldn't report to school not until they have the certificate of vaccination. So that is one of the things that, at least our leaders are trying to push the vaccination, and they're trying to push everyone to get vaccinated, so that at least we try to prevent the spread as well. And also, it's only for our goodness, for heaven's sake. So people who don't want to take it, at least you need to take the normal remedy, because everyone has their own contradictions about the vaccine, about what is really happening. Most people have been vaccinated and the past one, they have died. So that is the situation. So we don't want to say maybe because of the vaccine. There are just so many contradictions within the vaccine. Some of them are saying you don't get pregnant for after 6 months. So it's just a lot of confusion there everywhere. So just take at least the remedies that we have available, so that we can avoid all that, because it's real. I've seen it every day. People are dying. The ones at least I know. It is scary. Someone who thought that they're like much better, that disease just weakens them up. Let me just read the comments here a bit. Oh my, I just joined. I just did not realize you were sick after saying string of bad luck. You have good things coming. I can feel it. Thank you so much, Brown Scott. Thank you so much. There's a reason as to why God saved me, of course. And I'm really so grateful for that. Every day I pray to God and thank Him for giving me another chance. Of course, there's still unfinished work that I have in this world. That's why God spared my life. But thank you so much for your prayers. Thank you so much. Yes, I'm still having, so much to share with you on this channel. So God still wants me to be alive. Thank you. Oh, I see what you mean. Thank you. Watching from the USA, Mike Lover. Thank you so much. Long time. Hope you're all fine. Stay safe and sanitize all the time. Yes, sanitizing is really necessary. You need to sanitize all the time, because I realized, I don't know, but I've realized whenever you go to the supermarkets, even if you have the flu, those things they use for temperature, I don't know whether they're working. I don't know whether they're really genuine, because the times I went out and I was really feeling so terrible, but the temperatures, I would be checked, my temperature would be normal. So I think I don't trust them anymore at all, because I hope to be kicked out at one of these places, but I didn't. I didn't ever enter the mall. So let's just be extremely careful, wear our masks properly so that we avoid any risk of contracting the COVID. Yeah, I just stay home and stay away from the crowds. Yes, it's much better to really stay home, because when you stay home, at least that is the first thing, the first prevention, because you're not in the crowds. And this COVID here, you anything can really happen. That is the truth. So at least that is the best way. Staying home is much better, unless you need to. Maybe you need to go to shop stuff, because you can't starve as well. Guys, give the video a thumbs up as well as you're joining. Thank you guys so much. Today's live stream has been just an abrupt one. I was supposed to upload a video today, but I've not been feeling so perfect the previous week, so the content is just there. But I'm going to be back on my feet, since that I'm at least gaining more energy to do work and also do content. So that is going to be coming up in the next weeks. But today I just wanted to come and update you on what is really happening here. People wanted to know what is the current situation in Kampala, most especially, or the countrywide. It is really not the nice situation that anyone would expect Uganda to be in, because most of us take things for granted. But this time round, there's no there's no joking around. It is real. The corona situation is increasing, deaths are increasing, the contractions, people are getting the COVID really highly. So that is the major update. Movements, people are still moving around within the city, within their districts. So let's just wait for the address from the president, so that we see what will happen next. If there is going to be a total lockdown, whether they're going to again, stop some of the things from happening to prevent, because at least let's just pray everything gets back to normal. The worst thing that really happened is when the president announced that we are not going to be moving from different districts, like inter-district movement. Most people ran to the villages. Okay, so when people were run to the villages, so now I can imagine people who had their flu from here, who had their COVID from here, took to the villages the diseases. So the spread is just horrible. It is just not a nice thing here so far, but let's just pray for our country. Let me read the comments a little bit here. Use also Axe and Vicks and steam. Yeah, I'm steaming. Then you can help you take vitamin C and aspirin, Panadol, flu, and cold. Okay. I don't have any headaches and everything, but I'm really trying to steam as well. I remember Liz gave me some prescription that I should be taking, because she said all the signs that I had were for COVID, but I got all of them. But most of the time I'm really taking the lemons. That's what has really helped me. But now I'm still taking. So all the time. So this has become my water. I no longer take plain water. So I take the lemon all the time. In fact, I made it really nice a little bit, not to taste really so horrible and so bitter. I put the warm water, lemon, then I put in some little vanilla for taste. Though I don't have the taste in my mouth right now, but at least I put it there just to keep me drinking all the time. Yeah, that's what I'm taking right now. So COVID have lifted. Let's hope the online classes start, but due to data prices, average students can't afford. Yeah, Mike Lover, that is the other problem that we have in this country, because the internet is first of all very expensive. Like getting data, for someone to afford data, not everyone can afford data to do online classes, and not everyone has the equipment for online classes here. So for the students, it's going to really affect them so much. It's only maybe the well-off families, the well-off kids are the ones that are going to afford all that. So right now, that's the situation. That is not going to be. So people are just going to stay home. And even before the schools were open, I realized most students even got pregnant. It was just a whole, not a nice situation. So now we are back to the same situation, because we weren't taking that thing serious. So now that it is serious, I think we are going to wake up as Ugandans. But let's just pray for our students to really get out of this situation. You're right, they are still can't believe the COVID is in the country. Yes, most people can't believe it, but it's there. It's true. It's happening. Yes, COVID jab is killing a lot of people here in the UK. Yeah, the COVID jab is also not, I don't know what is really happening, but they are thinking of changing the vaccine. So let's just hope for the better one to really come, because people are still having, who have taken the COVID vaccination are still getting reaffected. So it's not really nice at all. Yes, the call. Okay, let me see. Cute by watching self isolation. Thanks for sharing. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, self isolation is really nice. You need to stay home. Stay home if you can. If you're to go to anywhere, maybe to the shopping malls, be careful. At least make sure you sanitize, keep a distance. I know we have a problem in Uganda. Let me just be honest with you. If you go to a mall, if you go to shops, if you go to town, social distancing is really the biggest problem here. Even if there are really regulations, like people are supposed to keep a certain distance, but most people here, you might be in a line or in a queue somewhere or in a bank, but someone will come in front of you, or someone will come like squeezing. People just love squeezing in this country. I don't know what really happened, but that is their culture. I don't know whether it's just a culture or just habits. Is it culture or habits? But most people really don't, you know, try to have that social distancing. It's not a common thing. They try, but they forget easily. That is the thing. People easily forget. So people like to, squeeze themselves. They forget easily. They want to talk to the person, maybe in the counter, if you're like in the bank. Someone will just come direct or in front of you, or just, talk to their friend who is in the same line. So it is just a problem. But always be aware of what is really happening and avoid all such circumstances, and speak out if in case someone is trying to squeeze you in a bank or in a shopping mall. Try to tell them to keep a distance. That's the only way that we can be able to prevent the spread, because that is just the problem we have in Uganda. Social distancing is a problem. People forget easily. Like, anyone can be my witness. Like, people just forget. They just come and squeeze. People want to speak to the people they know very fast. So let's just pray for ourselves. So Matt is saying definitely a bioweapon. Okay, Chinese research news in there. Okay, I understand that. Most of those temperature guns are fake. They never show the right temperature. Some prefix with 3 different temperatures to show. I think that is the problem, because the time I used to go to the shopping mall, I used to go to these places, and I expected to be kicked out because I wasn't feeling fine. I was having fever, I was having what, but they would check my temperature and it would be normal. So I suspect those temperature guns, I don't know. You shouldn't trust them 100%. But of course, when they check your temperature, take it and also see what temperature you have. But you need to be very careful with with these machines. Most of them are not really that accurate. And even I've tried to ask the people who check the temperatures. I asked them, have you ever found anyone with COVID or high temperature? Most of the scaries, most of those guys who check, I've really tried to ask like several of them that, have you ever got anyone with the COVID, like anyone with the high temperature, and say that, oh, go back. This is not, you're not going to enter because you have, high temperature. Most of them say that, we've never seen anybody. So most of them have never seen anyone. No one has ever been chased. If you're being chased from a mall or anywhere because of the temperature, please let me know, because whoever I've tried to ask, this guy say that I've never seen anyone. So just be careful. These machines sometimes are not really that very accurate. So you just have to be self aware of what is really happening, and also do the needful as a person, because if you're to follow what is really happening in the public, even if you sanitize, because we touch different surfaces, we touch the money, we touch everything. Like if you go to shop something, you don't know what has really happened within that same second. So you need to do self checks. That's what I should say, because the temperature guns Q256, I support you 100%, because myself, I thought I would be kicked out so many times that I was out there, but I wasn't. I was just accepted to go, and I will ask myself, like, how is that even very possible? because I thought I'm not safe at all to be in such a place with high temperature because I had not yet checked by then. Can the president get COVID, please? I don't know. I don't know. The president had his vaccination already, so he's just trying to spread awareness and also put these restrictions for people not to get the spread, to get the COVID easily. So let's just pray for the country, guys. So guys, those are the major updates for what is really happening. I've told you what I've been going through as well. So this video wasn't going to be that very long, by the way, because I just wanted to see whether I can be able to sit on the camera and also give an update, of course, of what has been happening, because I've not done that. And this channel, most people come here to at least get updates and see what is really happening. And for people who are traveling to Kampala for the first time or Uganda for the first time, they always come to the channel to see what is really happening. So that is what it is right now. Be careful if you're planning your trip to come to Uganda. It's okay. The airport is still open. So plan your trip, but you need to be very, very, very careful because the country is not that safe at all like it used to be. But we are praying because we know with all the restrictions that have been put there, of course, more restrictions are going to be put in place. I'm very sure about that. The next time the president is coming to address the public again, I know more restrictions are going to come and they're going to be more tight because the spread is really high currently. It is beyond control. But let's just pray for the country. Let's pray for one another so that we don't get through what is really happening right now, like the deaths that are happening with your relatives. Let's just pray for them as well to recover and take the normal remedies. I've seen so many celebrities who have come out openly telling the people, spreading awareness of COVID, how they've contracted it and how they've been treating. The only the thing that I love about Ugandan is they share the knowledge and they're very open to, whenever they have the disease, in case they had the COVID, they're open to tell everyone that they had COVID and they share the remedies that they have so far used. Because I've had, I think, from 2 people, that is, I think, Bettina, yes, was also saying she didn't have the COVID, but she's been very busy moving up and down. She's one of the influencers here. So she was saying she uses a chogero. Listen, no, I think the herbs, the local herbs for babies, because when a baby is born here in Buganda region, it is cultural that a kid is supposed to be steamed with local herbs. They bathe the kid. So she was saying, she was addressing and telling people that she's using a chogero to help with the COVID. It's just a prevention thing. She said she didn't have the COVID, but that is what she's using for prevention purposes. So she steams herself. So you use the local herbs like the leaves, different kinds of leaves, different. The Uganda can understand this better. I personally, I don't know the particular leaves, but these are the local herbs that they use, that you put in a basin and you put hot water. I think you boil the herbs together, then you cover yourself, steam yourself inside the herbs, so that the steam can be able to enter, your body very well. So it helps you with the opening of the if you have a stuffy nose. So it can also help you with that, and also prevention of course, COVID. For the particular leaves, I'm not very sure. Then another person is Fatuma Asha. Yes, she's one of the designers here. She said she came out openly and said she had COVID, and she was also using the same thing. So she showed what she used. Still the herbs, like the leaves, these local herbs that we have in our compounds, we have in our gardens. So you just have to boil and steam yourself. So those are the measures that we're having here. We are lucky enough, we have the herbs everywhere, and these are free. You don't even go to the market to buy some of the things. It's just in Kampala that maybe people will have them in the markets, but you can easily get this from your from your garden, from around. So we are just lucky enough that we can easily access these herbs. So you just boil and steam yourself and you're better. So those are them. You don't need even to, because for Bettina, she was saying it's not that because she didn't want to have the medication from hospital, but that worked. I mean, for Fatuma Asha, she said she couldn't use the medication from hospital because it doesn't work. She knows it works very well, but the herbal medicine worked much better for her. So This is an advice for anyone who has not seen that post, that you need to at least steam yourself with the natural herbs that we have in our compounds, in our gardens. They're free. Yes, for the particular herbs, you can help me. Anyone who is in the chat and knows the particular herbs that they use, please let us know, because of course people steam differently. People use the medicine from hospital and steam, but if you have the natural herbs, that is well better, and even helps you with other diseases, not only COVID but also other diseases, because this is what people way back used to use for treatment. They never used to go to hospitals to get medicine, but they used to use that, and that is the natural remedy here. So my friends, try that as well. If you have the medicine, if you know the particular herbs, please let us know as well. Matt is saying, please wait a little before you take the jab. I'm not really taken yet. I'm still taking the natural remedies as I wait to get better. Because I hear if you take the vaccine and you're not feeling well, it will be worse. I don't know how true that is. So I'm trying to really get really better. That's when I'll be able to see that. Our celebrities are free. Yeah, our celebrities really help a lot. That's what I appreciate with the celebrities here. They really come out and they spread the awareness and they try to help the other person. That is what I love about them. So they don't keep everything to themselves, and they're not ashamed of everything, because they want to help everyone in public, and because they have the platform and they have the big following. So that really helps so many people. That's what I love about our celebrities and our influencers that we have in the country. They share the knowledge very, very well with everyone, and at least from them I've also learned something. So without that, that's what I'm sharing with everyone in this platform. If you have to take advice, please take this advice, because it really worked, and most people have really tested negative after steaming all the time. Because you steam, you don't have even to over steam like every time. You can only steam twice a day or even once a day. Then you take your lemons and take all the ginger. The good thing, we have the strongest ginger here. You put it in your hot water, take it. Yes, you'll be fine, definitely. So guys, thank you guys so much. I appreciate. One person has disliked the video. I don't know why they've disliked the video. This should be an enemy of progress. Someone, an enemy, and I know you. I'm kidding. Someone has disliked. So why has someone disliked the video? Please give us a thumbs up so the video is recommended to other people. Maybe a mistake that someone really disliked the video. But tell me why you disliked the video. Was my advice wrong? Is it vague? Let me know as well. But I appreciate you guys. Whoever has just liked the video, thank you. Whoever subscribed, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much. So today wasn't really that a video or live stream that I was going to come and discuss a topic or do anything, because I remember the last time that we had a live stream, I'd promised to come up with a topic that I was supposed to discuss, but I wasn't prepared to do a discussion of the topic that I was supposed to do, because I think I was supposed to do a topic about people who are planning to come, like for work permits, people who want to relocate to the country or start business in Uganda, or in a diaspora and want to come back to Uganda and do business, and wanted to know the whole process of registering your company, the permits and all that. So I was supposed to do that, but I don't want to come here with vague information, so I did not do much because I've been very, very sick. So I need to prepare myself very well, so that the next live stream I will definitely come and discuss all those issues. And of course, people who have reached out to me to asking questions here and there, at least today I tried my best to reply to so many people, because at least I had the time. I was feeling much better. I would be on my phone. Previously I would not even answer, but at least it's not that I did not want to answer, but it wasn't that I was not feeling so perfect, like not really perfect. I would feel very dizzy, the nausea and everything. But thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys for loving the channel, for sharing the videos, and also subscribing. Our subscribers are growing every day. I appreciate you guys so much for sparing your time to subscribe and sharing these videos. I get your feedback, I read your comments, because when you leave a comment, I definitely read them. Yeah, so thank you guys so much. I appreciate. So the video isn't going to be so much. Let me read the comments, then we shall be able to end the live stream. Today was just, trying to test and coming back to normal and get familiar with the recording. Please wait, okay? I hear you will not get pregnant again after taking Bill Gates' jab. That's what I hear. That is the rumor. So I don't know what really happens when you take the vaccination and you don't get pregnant. I don't know how true that is. But most people have really complained. Maybe the menstrual cycles have gone, they're going beyond the number of days that they normally go to. That is for the ladies. So it is just a lot of contradictions here and there. So let's just pray for one another so that everything is okay. So Vivian is saying, Tina, also garlic and black pepper seeds, please. Will be well. Drink hot. Okay, hot drinks. Okay, that is also good. Garlic, I'm not really so good with the garlic. That is the truth. I don't like garlic, like raw garlic or drinking or pounding it. If it's not in the food, like cooked in the food, I've been really having so difficulties. But if you can't do that as me, at least the black pepper, yes, I can try that black pepper and black seeds. I don't know whether we have the black seeds. I don't have black seeds here, but I think I can be able to get from the supermarkets. But I would try the black pepper as well. But the garlic, I don't know. I really fail to drink the garlic or blend it. I don't know, I can't. It should be clear. The same people who made COVID, made Ebola, also made AIDS. Let's just pray for the country. We just pray they get, a cure to this. Also be sure to still get good sun. Yes, I've not been moving out. That is a fact. I've not been really moving out most of the time. But starting tomorrow, I'm going to be out. I'm going to be doing videos because I already have a video that I'm supposed to shoot tomorrow morning. So I have to go out tomorrow and do work, at least get the sun, do some exercise. Another trick that I got from so many people, they're saying you need to get, exercise. If you're a guy, do the press-ups, do sit-ups for ladies, at least exercise a little bit so that you boost your immunity. So those are things that we need to share with one another. And I think it has really worked because, these exercises have also made me much, much better. So I think it also works. Okay, vitamin D. Please stay in the sun for your vitamin D. Ginger and plenty of sun. Okay, the sun I think is going to work out because it's really so hot here. We shall really try most what we can do. Even if you don't go anywhere, just go in the sun at your home outside. The vitamin D is how the body creates defense hormone. Yeah, that is okay. I will always step out a little bit. I've not been really stepping out. I must be very honest. I think for 1 week now. Yeah, I think for 1 week I've been mostly indoors. I don't really move so much. But I'm going to try and get out. Tomorrow, definitely tomorrow I have to get out and do other things and get on my feet and do work as well because I've been in the house so much. Brenda is saying, Tina, boil lemon peel, gloves, okay, pineapple peels, mint, spear grass. Oh, I think this is what they boil. Yes. Then the pineapple juice and lemon store in a fridge for 3 days, then drink a glass. Okay, that is nice. I should try the pineapple juice and lemon. Okay, I had lemon in the fridge for some time. This is what I'm taking. It has been in the fridge for some time. I think it has really helped me. So for the pineapple juice, I'm going to try and do that. I'm going to blend some juice maybe tonight and leave it in the fridge so that we can be able to see how it's working. But thank you so much for sharing. Anyone who is watching the live stream, you definitely should also pick a leaf and also get these remedies that we are having. We are sharing here because we are here to share all these ideas. Thank you so much, Brenda Fassi. I will definitely do that as well. Mint, spear grass. Yes, we have spear grass. We have mint. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Gloves. Yes, I'm going to boil. Okay. I'm going to do that immediately. I will definitely. Brenda, thank you so much. I appreciate that remedy that you've shared with us. Is the sauna and steam room open in Uganda? Yeah, they are. They're all open. Is a place that I was supposed to go to for spa, and they're open. They're still open. Don't Spa, that is in Kololo. So they're still open. So steam and sauna places are still open in Uganda, so you can easily go there to steam yourself, get some massage, get body relief, body weakness. But of course, you take all the precautions when you go to such places. But they're all open. Then storages. My mom has COVID, but it's helping her with bombo and mululuza. Mululuza is so bitter. Oh my god. What? I think we had mululuza. I saw mululuza in the farm. I'll try and get it. Is it for drinking? Can you use it just for steaming, Brenda? Because mululuza and bombo, I think these are very bitter herbs. They're so bitter. Oh my god. How am I going to manage these things? But I think I'm going to try that as well. But it's so bitter. Can that be used for steaming just but not drinking? Because mululuza is for fever. If I'm not mistaken, it's like if you have fever, malaria, and you take mululuza, it's like the immediate treatment, an effective treatment. Sorry. So, Brenda, do you boil the bombo and just steam yourself, or it's for drinking? Please correct me on that, because oh my god, those are really very bitter herbs. Pineapple sounds good. I think I'll go cut one now. Yes, not going to need to cut, because she's saying you need to boil it. So you blend. I mean, you can boil, or you can be able to blend and keep it in the fridge and take, which is really so good. You must do exercise. Yes, I definitely started the exercises. I've been moving in the house, washing and doing everything, my house chores. That exercise is also there, but I'm going to do more better exercises, sit-ups, stretching around, skipping. Skipping is also good. So I'm going to try that. Brenda Fassi, thank you so much for your advice. Tina Mululuza and Bombo. It's the one they use for malaria. Yes, that's what I know. It's for malaria. So COVID comes with the combination malaria, flu, cough, and body weakness. Oh my god. All the signs that I have. Oh. All the signs that I have. But at least I tested. I'm negative. But that flu, of course, the flu that I have is beyond. So I'll try all that. The malaria, I had fever, but I got better because of, I think, steaming previously. Because I used to have bad fever. In the beginning, in the first days, I used to have fever. I've been in the duvet when it's really very, very hot, but I'll be feeling so cold. I think I said that in the other previous video. I would feel really terribly, very, very cold. But now, at least the coldness is not there. It's just the general body weakness that is still on, but it's preventable. Like, at least I try to rest, relax, not stress too much. Then another thing is also stress. If you stress yourself too much, by the way, the COVID will also weaken you. So do not stress yourself, relax, do not panic. For the people I've seen who have had COVID, they say they have to relax, they're not panicking. If you panic, I think even the virus becomes stronger. So just know that it's normal, it's like flu. You just take your, the things they've given us here, we've shared here as well. The lemon, boiling these leaves, because Brenda even shared the leaves that you're supposed to be having. So you need to have the black pepper, spear grass, boil pineapple juice, lemon, Then the pineapple peelings, you can also boil them. So basically, I think that is what you should really have. Brenda is also saying avocado leaves, guava leaves, mango leaves. I think these are the leaves that I was talking about, because this is what I saw from the celebrities who shared on different social media platforms, what they boil. Brenda, thank you so much for helping us here, because I think these are the things, because I've seen that in their saucepans. So avocado leaves, guava leaves, mango leaves, yes, steam. Okay, that is really nice. I think this is what I've been seeing with so many people who have been sharing what they've been using for steaming. Then mululuza, bombo, ginger, then lemon peel, cover yourself with a heavy blanket for 10 minutes. Do it 4 times a day. Oh, wow. Zinc and vitamins, you should include it. This is exactly what I was struggling to get for the people who want to steam and they're looking for what to use to boil. So Brenda Fassi, thank you so much. I think this is exactly what we needed to hear and also know. So these are things that our parents used to use, people way back used to use for treatment. They never used to go to hospital, but they could get better. Even now, people still do that and they're getting better. And so many people have used this remedy and it's perfectly working for them. So thank you so much, Brenda, for sharing your remedy. I appreciate you rescued me. At least Uganda, we have a lot we can use then. Yes, in Uganda we have a lot and it's accessible. It's not that it's difficult to get. Like now the avocado leaves. Avocado is everywhere. The guavas are mostly, you can even go to the market if you can't get it in your neighborhood. But if you move around your neighborhoods, trust me, you'll definitely get the guavas somewhere at least. So at least we are blessed with some of the things in our, in our neighborhoods. So Uganda, okay, I have one question for you. You get, okay, for you, you get AdSense pin in Uganda? Yes, I got my AdSense pin in Uganda. I applied it when I was here and I got it here. Thank you so much for that. There are some leaves you don't know, but there are many and I know them in Uganda. They are so nice. What leaves are those, Brenda? You could share with us. You never know, because there are many people here who would like to know. You can tell us in Uganda the leaves so that they can do the research. Because I'm not a Uganda as well, but at least we can share ideas. They can be able to research. I can also research so that we can get those leaves. But they're really good. So guys, thank you so much. What time is it? It is coming to midnight. Wow. I didn't expect to spend much time like this, but at least we've been sharing so much, the remedies that we need to have. And of course, I shared what is really happening, but the current situation in Uganda, what is really happening here. It is basically the COVID that is on the rise, it was on the increase. No one expected it to be like this. We've been joking around, hearing from our neighbors, blaming our neighbors to be the ones who are, spreading the virus. But now it is here and it's really beyond control. That's what I should say. But we are also awake. We also know what to do. At least we've been sharing remedies, and most people have been using the remedies. Brenda Fassi has been sharing with us here on social media. The good thing, everyone is not selfish with their remedies. They're sharing what they've been using. That is what I love about this country. So sharing is caring. So if you have your remedy that you've been using, or someone has used, or your family member has used, please also give the comment down below, so that we can be able to know your remedies as well, because we want to share and also use them. You never know, you're going to save someone's life. People are dying every day. So help someone. If you have your remedy, share in the comments so that we can help one another. You're going to save a life. So Brenda Fassi, God bless you. Thank you so much for sharing this one. I was really struggling to know the leaves people boil, because I would only see like mango leaves, but I wasn't sure whether they were the ones. But thank you so much. I appreciate that. So another question. Let me see here. Brenda Fassi is really helping us here as well. Let me see. Diet is very important. Eating fruits like watermelon, pineapples are also good. At least a day, take 2 liters of water. Men, 3 liters of water. That is good. At least I've been taking that. I have my watermelons, the pineapple, fruits are there. At least I'm also taking. I'm really so happy about it. Nakawa market has has lost over 7 people I know. Oh my God. Has lost over 7 people I know. So be careful as you go to those markets. Yeah. So the markets are not really safe. I know the markets are really open right now because the president did not close the food markets. So because people need to feed, people go to the market to shop stuff. And we have fruits, we have food to shop from the markets. So it is really so difficult. It's a very trying moment for all of us. Even if you go to the market, you don't know how you don't know how safe you are, because the markets are a bit congested. In Uganda, our markets are not the social distancing. They try to really put different stores in different, like try to maintain the SOPs, but still people do not respect them with time, because most markets right now have even water. You can't enter the market before you wash your hands or sanitize. There's someone maybe at the entrance telling people to wash, to sanitize before you enter the market. But still, when you go in, when you enter in the market, the congestion and people being together is just unbearable. It is just uncontrollable. Like, people don't control that. I don't know what really happens. So when you're going to the markets, you need to be very careful as well. When you're buying your foodstuffs, you need to be very careful, because people are not ready. We are not safe, but we need to feed, we need to eat. So, Brenda, thank you for that advice. I can imagine a car market. I've shopped in a car market before. So, if you know people who are passed on from the market personally, it is really so terrible. May their souls rest in peace, and let's pray for their families, because it's a trying moment. I have a relative that passed on already, passed on from COVID. And we didn't expect, the thing is just, people you don't even expect, least expect, are the ones who are dying. Oh my God, it's really so bad. The ones you least expect, the ones who seem to be stronger, it is really so bad. But let's just take all the precautions before, when you're going anywhere, in the city, in the parks, like the taxi parks. I know now the taxi parks is one of the places that the spread is going to be really so high, because the taxis, there's half capacity, whereby there are 14 passengers that are supposed to be on board. But of course now the 14 has been cut to half board, so most people take like 7 people in the taxi. But sometimes in the evenings, when it becomes really, maybe on a rainy day, or maybe evenings, you know how traffic, people are running for curfew from place to place, because you have to make it to your home before 9, because curfew nowadays is really, really very strict. Curfew has been reinstated. Like, it's not like the way it used to be. Most people have been arrested before. I mean, this past few days, because of curfew, if you're out after 9 p.m., you can get arrested and go to police. So now I'm still talking about the taxis. The problem that we have with the taxis right now is that in the peak hours, like the evening hours, when everyone is trying to rush home, these taxi guys try to sneak in other people, like, because there's supposed to be 7 people in the taxi, but sometimes they try to sneak in people, like, so that people all fit in the taxi and go home, because most people get stranded in these parks. It is really it is your own good. If you can leave town early enough, then that is really good for you. If you can't, and maybe you're caught in town, at least wear your mask properly, because the peak hours, the congestion in town is terrible. Then of course we have our border guys who always help us here, because right now a border is supposed to carry 1 person. Okay, the problem that we are having, of course, because the borders is just a major problem in town. I shouldn't say it's a major problem, because it helps me. We use borders here. This is the major transport that we have, means of transport that we have in the city. So sometimes they end up carrying 2 people. And if you get a border from maybe any stage, or this moving border guys, and you find someone already seated, because maybe you're stranded, you're running for curfew, and you also join because you sit on that same border, trust me, it is risky for yourself. So you need to be very, very cautious with what we are using, because you might use the same border, you don't know where the person is coming from. And even the same border guys, you don't know how many people that they have carried the whole day, because these guys are mobile. They move from every part of Kampala, So you need to be very careful. Even if you're going to sit on a border, even if you're 1 person in a border, make sure your border guy is also wearing a mask, or you sanitize. So that is just an advice for the public transport, because that is a transport most of us use in the country, especially in Kampala, with the congestion, with the big numbers that we have in the city. We need to be very, very careful. So you need to be very careful with the times that you leave. Do not wait for peak hours, because peak hours, the rush hours, are very, very risky for us to contract the COVID, because this flu is just terrible. It is one of the spreading is just beyond what I could really explain right now, because most people have really contracted it. Every person that I'm talking to, like our relatives, has passed on, or these ones are sick. Like, it's just beyond our control, but we need also to take all the precautions, my friends. Yes, thank you so much, Brenda Fassi, for that. Okay, can you tell me how to apply AdSense pin? I complete 4K watch, 1K subscribers, and also done with my 1 okay, $110. I want to know the process. Okay, that wasn't the topic of the day, but I can be able to help you about that. If you want to apply for your AdSense pin, you just go to the AdSense and you apply for it, but you need to put an address that you'll be able to receive your pin. So if you have a relative or friend who has an address or post office address, use that address so that they can be able to send to you immediately. That can be able to help you so that it doesn't delay or send to an address that you put and delays or doesn't get delivered. So use an address that you're very sure of so that they can be able to send your pin to you, and you definitely get monetized. So that was just by the way for A to Z City. So make sure when you're going to apply, put the correct address that is reliable, that you can easily get your pin, because they will just send it to you directly on that address. Brenda Fassi is also saying, stop eating foods with fats. The most recommended source is fish, boiled soup, greens, and avocado. Yeah, I think this flu just stopped me from eating anything fatty. Like, I don't eat anything with fat, like meat. I love meat, but this time round, fried stuff, I feel like not eating anything like that. The flu has just refused that. I don't feel like eating stuff like that. So fish, yes, I admit I've had fish before, but boiled one, and I think it's really helping. And today we had a soup. Soup is also very nice, and we feel even much better today after taking the soup. In the soup, what we did, we had pumpkin. I'm just sharing with you the remedy that we had today, and I feel like it really gave me more energy a little bit to come and speak on the live stream. So the soup we prepared, we had, of course, some meat to give it flavor, but it wasn't fried. So we used the coconut oil a little bit just to give it the aroma. Now, to use the pumpkin, then we also put in a lot of pumpkin. Then we blended it, then sieved it, then put it there. Then what else? We put in the cabbage. Then we put what else? Garlic, a lot of garlic in the food. Then we put the what is it? There's so many things and so many vegetables that we put there. We put in some, oh my god, why am I forgetting? It's not meal prepared, but I'm not embarrassing myself. But we put in a lot of vegetables in the soup, and oh my god, I think it's a life changer. It even made me, I just took like 3 bowls of the soup, and I felt much better, more energy. But a lot of the ingredient that was there is pumpkin, then the cabbage was there, then the broccoli was there, then what else? Then the greens, we put in the greens, then what do I remember? What was put in the soup? But it was really so nice. Then the garlic, then the carrots. Yes, we put a lot of carrots, chunky ones, squeezed it there. So it is really nice. That is one of the foods that we've been eating, like just drinking the soup. It has been really good. I think it's my second time now having it. Apart from today, it's my second time, but it is really nice. I thank God we had it at least. That I got even more energy. Let me read the comments. But fats, I think fats, because of low appetite, I think even eating the meaty stuff right now, like chicken, like what, I can't even dare put it in my mouth. But that's how it is. Jobe is saying you guys have the Indian variant of COVID now. That's why there are much more sick people than before. Unfortunately, it's much more contagious. Yes, it is much more contagious. Thank you so much, sis. Thank you. You're welcome. A to Z City. You're welcome. Yeah, that's the thing is really there. It is really true. It is contagious right now. It is becoming terrible. But the good thing is, travels from India were stopped. So no one from India is coming to the country anymore. Please like the video, guys, and also subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate everyone who tuned in abruptly without me even notifying anyone. But at least I'm so happy. Most of you tuned in. Most of you spared your time. Shout out to everyone who has been there from the beginning. Please subscribe. If your subscribe button is still red, please click on the subscribe button so that we grow them with the family. We are on the road to 20K subscribers. I would appreciate you guys joining and also sharing with your friends, guys. Those drink, I recommend you can add some honey for the taste. Yeah. Thank you so much, Brenda Fassi. Yeah. Look for the gloves. They are so good. They will help you. I will definitely look for the gloves, I think, in the market. But thank you so much, Brenda Fassi. At least we are trying our best to be better. And thank you so much for sharing all the remedies. Thank you guys, anyone who has really shared anything here. Thank you guys so much. You've really helped someone, and I know at least someone will pick a leaf from the conversation here, because this is helpful to everyone. You may not have COVID right now, but you know what is really happening in the country. You may be safe today, and tomorrow you get it. So be careful. Take all the remedies we've shared here. Like they say, is it prevention is better than cure? Yes. So prevent, do the preventive measures before you get the COVID, because that will really help us so much to avoid that. So sorry today that my energy levels are really so bad, so low, but I'm not really 100% fine. But at least I'm much better than yesterday and the other day. Thank you so much for your prayers. And also, I think that's what I had today. It's already midnight. I should get more rest. I have an early morning tomorrow. I have to do a video, a real estate video for an apartment. So I need to get ready, also prepare so that I can be able to do my best tomorrow, because most of you have been asking for real estate videos. So that is today what I've really done. I'm really so happy and I'm very proud of myself. Today at least I was more productive in terms of the real estate side. At least I made more contacts, I made plans. So more videos in real estate are also coming. Since now we can't go to Luwero more often, the ones who've been enjoying the farming videos, but of course farming videos are still going to come. I'm going to utilize what I have and the content that I can easily do within the city for now, till we can be able to move easily and also get our permits to move easily to Luwero, where the farm is. So people who want the farming updates and everything, a lot has changed for the weeks that have not been there. I'm excited to also share all the content and knowledge with everyone, because I always try to make sure that everything is educative. At least you learn from it. Everyone learns from all that. Let me see. Brenda is still telling us. Brenda, thank you so much. Brenda, I don't know what to give you, but may God bless you with all the knowledge. There's a plant moving on social media with purple, yes, with purple flowers. In Uganda, we use it to fence. Look, yeah, it is also best you boil, steam, drink, and drink a quarter cup 4 times a day. Yes, I remember one guy was delivering something and he phoned me sick. I was like, oh Tina, you're really sick, you need to take this, have you tried this little flower? I was like, which kind of flower? I was like, you should be having it even in your compound. I was like, I don't think so. She was like, it's so common. So Brenda, that plant you're talking about is the exact plant. It has purple flowers. So it's green and also has some purple flowers in it. Small, tiny purple flowers. I don't know. I wish I could really get it here because I was like, I don't have it. He was even a carpenter because he was delivering something for me. He was very generous with me. He showed me that thing, said that that thing works instantly. So in case you go to your farm, get that leaf, boil it and drink. You will definitely get better immediately. He said, do you know what he even told me? He told me that for that plant, even if someone is on their deathbed, eh, and they just drink that, they boil and drink that flower, or leaves and that drink from that flower, they get better. He said that thing has really worked, but I've not really tried it. So Brenda, you're the second person who is telling me this, so I think it's really one thing that someone should really try out. It's just a common plant. Like, you don't even, what he tried explaining to me, that it's like a plant and it has some little fruits, some they're like, what should I say? They're like grapes. They're just tiny, tiny, fruits in them, and green leaves, then purple little flowers. So I think you just boil the whole branch, then you drink. That is one of the remedies. So Brenda, you're the second person who is telling me this, so I think it really works. And this guy emphasized and told you, Tina, this thing is going to work, and it has helped people even on their deathbed. I was like, because of COVID. I was like, oh my God, are you even serious about this? It was like, yes. He even went ahead, took photos and sent me because he didn't get it in the compound. I didn't see anything. So he took a photo for me. It's just because I'm filming using the same phone, I would have got the conversation and showed you how the plant really looks like. Oh my God, Brenda, thank you so much for saving us. So that plant that is moving around social media, I think it's a real thing. You should try it out. I need to try it out as well. I know it is just a plant, it's just a herb. It will not kill. So you can try it out because some of these herbs do not kill, by the way. So try them out. Then let me see. Brenda is still giving us more tips here. Then steaming also 4 times a day. There is a carbo water. Okay. Also very good. Grows like a basket. It is also good in boosting immunity. I don't know about that one. I'll have to do my research on that one. Tina, pray for me. I grew 3 acres of watermelon in 3 weeks' time. It will be harvested. Oh my God, I'll get the market. It is the stress which is going to kill me. Oh my God, congratulations. That is really so good. This is a perfect time for you. If you're going to harvest your watermelon, because fruits, watermelons is just on sale. Everyone is dying to get the fruits everywhere. So you're really harvesting at the right time. Stress is not going to kill you. You're going to just be happy. Just do not stress yourself too much and just sell the watermelon. I'm really so happy for you, Brenda. So if you have your watermelons, oh my God, this is just a perfect time for your fruits. You're going to get more money. Oh my God. And the 3 acres, wow, that is a lot. I just pray everything really goes so well. The market is there. Most people are really looking out for fruits everywhere. So you're going to sell. Do not stress yourself. I'm so happy to hear something like this, achievement like this. Like harvesting is one of the best. It's the farmer's happiness. Brenda, you're going to really get a lot of money. The purple plant is what we planted in our village as fence. It's good. Even the plant is called mutulika. Mutulika, okay. That's nice. We give kids the measles in so that they plant. Okay. I didn't know that it also has those advantages. We're really blessed in Africa. We are blessed with such, with plants and herbs. We can easily use them, and at least these herbs do not kill you. So you can try them out. It may not be of your culture because these are some of the things I think from the central region, but I can also try it because these are herbs. These are just herbs that you can be able to try out. So try it out. It will not kill you if you have access to them. If you're in Uganda, even if you're not in Uganda, in the diaspora, you can go to these African markets. I think you can definitely get some of these things and use them. Steam yourself, or get someone to send for you. They can be able to fly for you stuff, from here, because we have them in plenty and they are free, not even expensive, not even, they're free mostly. The ones who are selling them are not selling them, they sell them cheaply. Pray for me, by 25th I will be harvesting. Amen to that, Brenda Fassi. You will definitely harvest and you're going to sell. Everything is going to sell most definitely. Hello, this is Africa. How are you doing? Thank you so much for joining the stream. I appreciate your love and support always. Thank you so much for your prayers. Thank you so much for praying for me to get really better. I appreciate that. MD saying nice tips. MD, thank you so much. Brenda Fassi has been so helpful with all the tips. If in case you've really missed anything, please go back to the chat so that you can see what she has really shared. She has shared a lot of things that we could try other than the medicine. Of course, we can use the medical medicines from hospitals or pharmacies, but at least try out these natural remedies that we have at our disposal. It's like everywhere, in our gardens, in our backyards. Try them out and boil them, or just go back to the charts and read out everything. You'll definitely have something at least which will help, because some people say some things work for them, some say they don't, some don't work for them. So try out several of them. You never know what will really happen. But Brenda Fassi, thank you so much. God bless you, and may God reward you then abundantly with the watermelon harvest. May God give you more and more, and may God give you double blessings for you to plant more watermelons for the next season, or even other plants. So what other things are you planting, Brenda? Is it only watermelon in your 3 acres? Are there other plants and other crops that you're growing? You could be able to share with us as well. But you've been really so helpful. God bless you. I know everyone is really very happy with all the remedies you've really shared. Sharing is caring. Thank you so much, Brenda. Have you had vaccine already or not yet? I've not yet had any vaccine yet. I was supposed to get one. I was supposed to get it, I think, last week, but because of the long lines or the long queues, oh my God, I wouldn't sit there to wait for the vaccine, but I'm still waiting and seeing and monitoring the situation. But I will definitely take one. But what I'm doing right now is taking these natural remedies that I have at my disposal, but I've not yet really done it. Notina Mutulika is another plant. It is a small leaf, also good for blood clots. Okay. Well, I'm learning. I need to do my research. I'm going to go back to this just so that I do my research and also ask my friends if they know the plants. But thank you so much. Karibu sana. Asante sana. The Swahili is little. Me, I fear to get the vaccine. Let me continue using pineapple juice and zinc. Okay. Yeah, the natural remedies should be the first things. Prevention is better than cure. So do the preventive measures so that you at least keep safe, boost your immunity, because they say Africans, we have really good what? Our immunity is really very good. So let's not take it for granted. Most people are dying. Most people thought because our immunity is strong that we won't die. People are dying, so be careful and also take the needful. So Brenda is also saying, I meant in the next season I'm going to plant pumpkin. It has direct market from Kenya. Wow. Pumpkin is also valuable, by the way. So if you're really going to try pumpkin, I think it's the way to go. It's just because in our farm we're not really doing so much of the agriculture. The plants that we are planting is just for the staff to eat. It's not for commercial. But if you're going to do pumpkin, I think it's one good thing that you can really benefit from, because I've seen it and it's on demand right now. Even in the market, it's becoming expensive. So Brenda, I think that is the good thing. That's the way to go. And if there's direct market in Kenya, then that is the way to go. You need to do it. Yeah. Then November I'll plant watermelon for January and February hot weather. Yeah. That is nice. Some good plans there. That is really so nice, Brenda. I love you. Where's your farm? First, let me know, Brenda, where's your farm exactly? Eh? We need to visit your farm as well, and you also come to visit our farm one day so that we can share ideas. You never know, may get motivated to also start commercial agriculture. I plant the crops, not only the livestock, because currently we're just majorly doing the livestock more than the crops. Like the crops, the crops that we have there, we have cassava, we have the matoke, then we have the what have we planted for the stuff? We had watermelon, by the way, but when we were buying the land, part of the land had watermelon, but the watermelon wasn't good. I think it wasn't being taken care of properly because most of it was really rotten. I think we only had a few of them because the owner of the land, had planted like, I think like half an acre. It wasn't that much, but he wasn't taking. I think he was ready to sell off the land. He knew that the land was going to be sold off, so he didn't take care of the watermelon. So it wasn't really that. Most of it was rotten. It was not just good. But I think I'm getting motivated to do, to plant more like you, Brenda. Thank you so much for that insight, by the way. You need to look at it closely. But tell me, where's your farm exactly? Where are you planting your stuff? Then Young's one is saying, hello, I lived in Uganda from 1966 to 1971 in a village of Bugolobi. I attended Nakasero Primary School for a few years. Oh my God. Bugolobi is no longer a village. Bugolobi is a very nice suburb here. It's one of the rich suburbs of Kampala, by the way. So if by then, Yanks, if you're here, those years 1966 to 1971, I bet it was a village by then, but right now it's one of the rich suburbs here. It is very developed, it's really nice. The housing there is very expensive in case you're going to rent a house, an apartment there, or even the markets, the shopping malls there, they're of high standards, and the housing is also of course high standard, and they are a bit expensive. So it's no longer a village, it's very, very developed right now. So Bugolobi, you need to come back and see how Bugolobi has really changed. Yes, that is really so amazing. It is really nice to know that you were here way back. Everything has changed. I bet if you came back to Uganda, everything is going to be changed. Then Nakasero Primary School, oh my God. It's an old school, but it's still there. It is still there, by the way. Your school is still there. Nakasero Primary School, it's still moving, by the way. Brenda Fassi is saying, Batina, you farm? Let me see. Let me read the comments a little bit here. Batina, your farm is big. You can plant grass for goats, then plant some like watermelon, boost the farm. 1 acre of watermelon, you can get 10 million. What? You can get 10 million Uganda shillings. Hey, above pumpkin, 12 million and 18 million an acre. That is really nice. And we have a lot of land because we have a lot of land. It's just because we do the free range. That's why the land is being utilized. So it's really utilized a lot. So the animals like the goats, now we have the cows and the sheep. So we have our birds there. So it's just taking a lot of space, but we shall definitely, because we are still expanding on the farm and we are planning to buy our neighbors. So I think that is really going to be one of the plans that we're going to do. So if that is the price that you're getting for your watermelon, oh my God, that is some side income, because we are measured based on livestock. So that would be a very nice side income for us if we were to plant watermelon, because the land had watermelon even before, and even pumpkin. And I don't think it requires a lot of work. So that is really food for thought, Brenda. I think I have to talk with our team so that we can be able to see what we can be able to do. But that is an insight. And to everyone who is watching this, if you're planning to to do farming and do something and get some income, side income, please do this. Plant watermelons, pumpkins, like Brenda said. You'll be able to benefit because she has even given us figures she expects to get from her watermelon, like from 1 acre, which is really good money. So that is really nice. Thank you so much, Brenda. You've been so thoughtful and so helpful. But I'll definitely, but also give us your contact. At least contact me on WhatsApp so that we can be able to visit one another's farm and we see. So that I can also get tips from your farm, or even I showcase when you're harvesting the watermelons, I showcase with everyone who is interested in doing that in the channel. So Brenda, you can also contact me on my WhatsApp so that we can get in touch with one another and we check out, at least we learn from one another so that I can also get tips from you. You also come to the farm and you get some tips on what we are doing exactly there. That is nice. My farm is in Mukono, Katosi Road. Okay, wow. Mukono is nice. We actually wanted to start, we were actually going to buy land in Mukono, Katosi Road. But which village was it? It was Katosi Road, but we continued like Judith Bavaria's village that side, like almost going to Mabira. I don't know. But it's really so far. That's where the farm was supposed to be put in the first place. But because of the distance and the traffic because we used to move from Kampala to that side, so the traffic of setup prevented us from getting the land that side. And it was a bit expensive in Mukono because when the time we were purchasing that side, we compared with the prices, the land in Mukono was a bit expensive than in Luwero. Luwero, the land was okay. And the advantage about the land in Mukono that we were supposed to purchase, it was good. The water was available. The water resource was available. Like it was not so hard to get the water. The problem that we had with Luwero at first was the land was a bit cheaper, but it was getting the water or the water resource was very difficult. The first place that we wanted to get the land did not have like the boreholes, and even if we asked the neighbors if we could maybe dig a borehole, the problem they had was like there's a stone, there's a rock under, so you could not be able to dig like a borehole under. So it's just some parts that had the water resources that you can really dig the water to get the borehole. Like where we are right now, at least we could dig a borehole and we got water there. We had a dam, so basically we solved that problem of water. But the problem was about water. If I'm to compare from someone who's looking, this is now that just like general discussion. Mukono land and also like Luwero land. Mukono, the land is fertile, there's water, but it's quite expensive because I think it's also near the city and also near civilization a little bit. But with Luwero, the land is very, very cheaper. If you go to Luwero side, if you go to, now the names of the villages have gone off my head right now. I'm not thinking straight. But if in case you can do a borehole and ask the villagers where they can get their water from, that is well and good. So I remember Katosi side, we used to go there most of the time to do that. Then let me see here. All is this? I'm back. What did I miss? Yeah, Liz, you missed a lot. There's a lot that you missed. You need to go back for the remedies because they've given us lots of remedy. Brenda has really helped us with the remedies. Then also, helped us with so much with business farming for people who want to farm. Because she's harvesting her watermelon very soon. It is not even a farm, only 3 acres. That is a big farm, Brenda. That is a big farm. I've visited some farms that have barely like 2 acres or even 1 acre, and they call it a farm. They have their goats, they have their things put together, well planned. So 3 acres that is a lot of land. Because there's a farm that we went to. It was a mixed farm, and he had I think 5 acres, of course almost like 3 acres, but the way he planned these things, oh my god, he planned it so well. He utilized the whole space and is really earning lots of money from that. So that 3 acres is something. It's a lot by the way. Looking for land to hire soon. Yeah, that is also good. Which places are you looking for land from exactly? Because what I know about Mukono land, it's very expensive. It's quite expensive because I remember the price range from Mukono land, that the one we wanted to buy, it was around ten million to 12. It was 12. The guy was asking for 12 million per acre. Yeah, 12 million Uganda shillings per acre. That's what he was asking for. But we bargained to 10, but still it wasn't really worth it because okay, the water was there. The water source was not so far away. In case we wanted to dig the well, it wasn't, the water levels weren't far, but it was just because it was a bit, the traffic moving from Kampala, the traffic of Seta Mukono was one of our biggest challenge. And this side of Luero, it's just straight and you reach the farm easily. That was the problem that we faced in the beginning. But Mukono is nice, what I know. It's not, it's at least near to civilization, not even if I'm okay. Jobai is saying, Brenda, mine too at the lake, so hello neighbor. Okay, that is nice. If you have land near the lake, that is really so good. That is so beautiful. Bugolobi is now a town, no longer a village. Yes, Bugolobi is a very nice town. I want to come back and visit one day. It's such a beautiful place to live. Yeah, it's very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. I have seen pictures of some of my family has visited over there past years. Wow, that is really nice. Bugolobi is really developed. It's one of the nice cities, suburbs to stay in. No first divide the land, extreme end where the animals can't reach. Please plant those plants 3 months and harvest. Okay, we shall do that. At least that is food for thought. I'm going to do that. I'm going to discuss with the team because where we were planting stuff was also a little bit further than where the animals reach. So we are going to make sure we emphasize and also do that. Because when we had passion fruits, we already planted passion fruits by the, but it's a small scale. But I don't know how the passion fruit business is. I don't know whether it is really good. I don't know whether it's profitable, but we're just planting it for the workers. But you never know, we can be able to expand and make it better, make it bigger. I don't know the prices and how much we can be able to get from it. Okay. 4 fruits per melon big. Okay, that's nice. Then I'm passive farmer with strict supervision. Hopefully to come back December. My mom and my brother, they're helping out to do the work. Okay, so you're not even in the country. So you're just a passive farmer, but that is really nice. I know how it is, how it feels like having something down this side. The supervision should be really tight, and the good thing, you have your family, your immediate family who are helping you out. So that is the way to go, because with farming you can't really trust anything and like the relatives with your farm, because you never know what will really happen. They'll not really give you it 100%. So Brenda, I support you on that. If there is strict supervision from you, that is really nice. And of course your family, your immediate family cannot be able to let you down. I know they're really doing their best to make sure that at least they get, you know, what you want from them. Tina and hardworking. Tina, the hardworking I am. It is small. My dad's, okay, 20 acres. Oh my God, that is really serious, Brenda. What? Oh my God, that is a lot. That is really a lot. Mukono is expensive, but soil pH is very good. Yeah, that is true. The soil was really perfect, because if I'm to compare the soil from Luero and the one in Mukono, the soil from Mukono is way better than the one in Luero. So for farming, I think Mukono areas should be really much, much better. Of course, this other side, not so much. That's what I should say. And there's a lot of, when it's really dry, it becomes really so dry. When it's rainy, it becomes too much with the Luero side. So I support you on that. I'll look down in Mitiana or Masaka Road. I want my farmhouse. Okay, on the farm, that is nice. We're also thinking of getting a farmhouse by the way. Tina, passion fruits are beautiful. I will email you and give you some ideas. Please do. I'll be so grateful. My family is the best, so supportive. My family members, yeah, in their life. Thank you so much. I'll be so grateful to receive your tips of the passions. And of course, this is the platform I share everything that we are doing. So I will definitely also share with the family here so they can be able to learn something from it. We appreciate all your knowledge, Brenda. Like the numbers you've given us, like someone who's been thinking about planting watermelon, pumpkins, passion fruits. This is the way to go. Please go read through these comments and see what Brenda has really helped us with, because she has really helped us so much, you know, with all that, with all those ideas. I know that the live stream was on something else, but at least these are things that we need to always share, because there's a lot we've been discussing here. So my lovely family, I think I need to go and have a rest, because tomorrow is another day. I appreciate you for sparing your time to come and at least, watch the video, like the video, and also subscribe. So if you've subscribed already, I really appreciate you guys so much. We're on the road to 20k subscribers. Keep sharing these videos with your friends and family. Do not be selfish. Do not be, the bad one. Share all this knowledge with all your friends, because all our friends need to learn from us and learn from one another, because you never know, you're going to help someone out there, because we've been sharing so much in relation to COVID and the natural remedies. Brenda has really helped us a lot. I've been, sharing what people have been sharing on social media with everyone here. So I think it's going to be helpful. If in case you've just joined and you've missed so much, please go back and read at least the live chat. You'll be able to see so much that will be able to help. You never know, you're going to save a life, you're going to save someone, you're going to help your family and friends. So I think it's going to be, interesting to get testimonies from you guys, in case you've used something from what we've discussed already, whether it worked for you, whether it did not work for you. Please let us know as well, so that we can be able to know, because this is a platform for sharing. If we have the platform to share all these ideas, why not share with everyone? So Brenda is still telling me something. Okay. I want to tell you, Tina, when I saw you, soil, but that's constructed a dam, can build a house for the ducks. Okay, then put tilapia and catfish. Yeah, that's why we do majorly even livestock that side. The farming is okay. There's some part that is really good for farming. What's happening today? Hey, the video is buffering a little bit. Sorry for that. Ducks love water. Yes, we have ducks at the farm. We constructed for them even a pool. There's a pool we constructed, but I don't know why these ducks don't want to swim in the pool. I don't know why, but they love the stagnant water. So there's water that is just stagnant. That's where they go and swim. Or the water that we put in basins, big basins. That's where they go dive in and swim and bathe. That's what happens. But we have a small pool, like little pool, shallow pool that we put next to their house. But these ducks are very stubborn, because even the geese, especially the geese and the ducks, because they're almost the same, they're from the same family, but they don't want to swim from that. Even if you force them to go and swim there, they will jump out, but they want to swim from the stagnant water. So we have the ducks, but we shall definitely see what to do. Ducks love water. Yes, they do love water. Okay, Tina, have a blessed night. Thank you so much, Brenda. I appreciate. Inform us every day how you're feeling. We need to know. I'll definitely do that. I'll always update you, at least in the community tab, so that you can know how I'm feeling. But at least I'm much better, because I was supposed to do a live stream on Wednesday, but I slept very early. Honestly, I slept very early. So when I woke up, it was already like midnight, and I didn't have the energy. The general weakness is still there, but at least I'm gaining my strength. I'm so happy that at least the prayers are working, the remedies that I'm taking are working. So Brenda, I'll always update you on how I'm feeling and everything. But I feel they become men and they occupy that big pond. Yeah, we're going to expand on that as well. For the pond, for the water pond that we put, we're going to expand and make it even much larger. Maybe they're scared because it's small, but we're going to do what we can to make sure that at least they have good space to swim, because the ducks and the geese love water. These guys love water so much. B1 Empowered, say hi Queen, quick question, are you seeing someone? Why are you asking me such questions at the end? We are talking about different things. So Brenda Fassi, thank you so much for your advice. I appreciate you so much. God bless you. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and also like the video, share with all your friends and family. This is the channel for us to have knowledge, learn, share, and not be selfish. So do not be selfish with all the knowledge and like, I'm getting all this knowledge alone and I'm going to keep it to myself. This is not how we do it here. So the only way for us to grow is to share with all your friends and family. You never know, someone has been thinking about this, because I have a friend, someone I was just even like chatting, was just saying hello, and she says she's going to start rabbits, because there's when I did a rabbit video. Most of you, by the way, liked that video. It doesn't have so many views, but the engagement and the how people paid attention, like the watch time on that video was really so good. That means that even gave me more courage. Like, even if I don't have to mind about the views on the video, but at least the info that I put out there. So on the rabbit video, trust me, most people are really listening, most people appreciate it. And I have a friend who is saying that she wants to start a video, she wants to start rabbit farming this very month. I'm so glad I've inspired someone to start it, which is really so good. And I will definitely make sure I'm going to educate everyone on whatever we have at the farm and the reasons as why we have them there, and the benefits and the markets and the figures that you can be able to get. Like the way Brenda has really helped us with the numbers and how much she expects. I think that's how I'm supposed to be doing. So I'm going to definitely make sure that I'm going to educate people. I'm going to educate everyone on this channel on what you can, how everything that we have at the farm is benefiting us, going to benefit anyone who's going to choose to do that as a farmer. And of course, this channel is majorly for real estate and lifestyle and everything. Do not worry, for all my viewers, all my friends or family from here who think that, okay, farming is not my thing, it's not what I want, it's not what I subscribed for, I want real estate. I've got so many of you who have contacted me for houses, for apartments. I'm trying my best. At least I'm giving you options here and there, and at least that I'm going to get back on track so that I can go to get for you more videos on real estate as well. Then lifestyle video, like interviews, make it at least, chat with different people, share ideas with different people. I've already scheduled some appointments with some people. It's just because I was the problem, I was sick, I wouldn't be able to meet up with so many people that I wanted to do interviews with, sit down, chat about life and share life experiences. But now that I'm getting much better, I'll definitely schedule all those meetings so that we can be able to have, discussions of relocating to Uganda, people who have come to Uganda, who have made it in Uganda, who have started business in Uganda, people who are, their stories about Uganda. All that is going to be coming up, because at least I have connections with some of them, and basically it's going to be an amazing. So if you've not subscribed, please subscribe, turn on your notification bells not to miss out on any video, because I have a lot in store for you. So majorly lifestyle, real estate and farming. So there's a lot. So do not miss out on all this, and do not be selfish. Share with your family and friends. In case of any advice, in case you want to contact me personally, there's the description in all the videos. You can easily contact me through the WhatsApp number that is there, or email address. I can definitely get back to you as well. Sometimes I get overwhelmed because of what I have to do, because I have different things, different projects that I'm running, but at least I make sure I answer within 2 working days. That's what I promise everyone who contacts me, because I'm working on this alone mostly, so it is really difficult right now, but I'm really trying all my best to make sure I get back to everyone who contacts me. In case you want to also follow me on social media, that is well and good. You can follow me on Instagram, that is Christina Guti. Yes, Christina Guti is my Insta handle. You can always follow me there. That's where I update some of the things, and also my little life outside YouTube. That's where I put my stories. You can follow the stories there. Things you don't see on YouTube. My social life, it's on Instagram at least. So if you want to see that social bit of me, you kind of to go to Instagram so that we can have fun. At least nothing so much serious that side. It's just having fun and enjoying ourselves. Yeah, then we also have a Facebook page that is BNT Lifeline Facebook page. Then we also have an Instagram page for BNT Property Show. So you can also go there. I'm not really updated so much that side, but I'm going to try my best to update more houses that side so that you can easily get the apartments easily there that are available and updated rates, because you know these apartments, we might have showcased an apartment maybe like a month or 2 months ago, but the prices are different, maybe because of promotions or maybe because of the changing economy. So we can always update them at least on Instagram when I start posting more real estate apartments there, houses for sale, houses for for rent as well. So guys, that's what I had for you today. I feel I've really talked so much. I didn't expect to stay this long, but the comments are really killing me here. But thank you so much, guys. MCG is saying, hope all is well. Yes, all is well so far for me, but the country is not well. Just pray for Uganda. I love to see houses in Buziga. Yes, I was even planning to go to Buziga side, Muyenga, Buziga, Munyonyo side, so that we have one house I think we've showcased in Buziga. Yes, that was, which apartment was that? There is only one, I don't remember the name of the apartment, but it's only one that we've reviewed and said, and it was so beautiful. So we shall definitely do our best also to go to this other side of town, because that is, of course, high end of Kampala, but some people really love to stay that side, maybe because of family or maybe because of the environment. But I will definitely do that as well. So if you want to see houses that side, some of you just want even to just see, some of you just don't want to buy, maybe, but get motivated, get inspired to maybe build, get ideas of how these houses are built, and this is the way to go. So I don't blame you. Subscribe so that you can always get updated and see what is new, what is happening in Uganda, in case you want to invest in real estate in Uganda and you wanted to see the situation, maybe have an idea of how the houses are here. That is also one good way to subscribe to this channel, because you get ideas from different people, different investors, different real estate investors as well. So I'll definitely go to Muyenga, Buziga, Munyonyo, that other side as well, at least before this year ends. I shouldn't say next month and I don't do it, but at least let me give it a life, at least some good period, at least this year. I'll definitely go that side. But I already have houses that other side still in Jira that are coming up, because I already made an appointment with some of the with the developers that I'm going to be working with very soon. So I'll definitely go that side so that I'll be able to showcase the houses, the new developments. You'll definitely see the new developments that are coming up in the city, in the suburbs of Kampala, available land that is available as well. Land, what I can really help about anyone who is looking out for land, because we've purchased land before, what I can really, the best I can help is maybe with the process. I can help you with the process, guide you with the process, connect you with the right lawyers, the right surveyors, the right people to help you with the process of acquiring land. But getting land as well, I can try, but I will not commit myself 100%, because land issues are a bit tricky to get. But I can, at least I have sources, I have people who are selling land. In case I have, I can share with you, I can share with everyone who is interested in it. But the people who are able to help you with the whole process of getting your title, full ownership, at least I feel I have the right people, because we've purchased land and I know the whole process, and do not get cheated. You don't get cheated with buying land in Uganda, because scammers are here. Like, so many people are here claiming that they can help you, yet they really need your money. Okay, so at least if you're on this channel, you know me, you watch me every time here, you know where to get me from. You can always come and complain in case of any problems on this channel, so I cannot be able to run away from you. So I can always help you, at least with the process of acquiring houses, acquiring land, acquiring all that. But like land hunting is a bit tricky for me right now because there's a lot that is going on. But in case I get a chance of getting land, I'll definitely share with you. That is no problem. And the houses, at least those ones are available. The ones I've already showcased on the channel, and the ones I'm yet to showcase very soon. So that is really good. B1 Empowerment, I think she's seeing all of us here. Her eyes are okay. Yes, I'm seeing everybody here. You could put your Insta in the description. Yes, I always put in the descriptions. All my descriptions have the Insta hand of Christina Guti. Yeah. I can also put it here. That's no problem. That is my Insta handle, so you can also get in touch with me there. But guys, thank you so much. It's really getting there. I keep on concluding and starting again afresh. That is what Leah Media always tells me, that I never conclude. Whenever I try to conclude, that is 1 hour of concluding. I think that is now my problem. Oh my god, my throat is even paining. I have a problem with the throat. Oh my god. It is really hurting. That is one of the issues that I'm really having, that I'm still dealing with right now. It's really so painful. But guys, if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe, like, and also share the video. Okay, at least share the video with your friends. But I want to call it a good night. Thank you so much for all your contributions. Painkiller, yeah, I'm going to try and take a painkiller. Maybe I'll try that out. Thank you so much, Leah Media, for that advice. I'll definitely get one. So guys, let me call it a night. At least expect a video very soon. I won't promise you the date, like Monday, because we normally upload on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Today was supposed to be a video, but I did not because I'm not fine. Monday, I'm not very sure, but I may, since I'm going to do a video tomorrow. It's already, in fact, today, because it's already past midnight. So you might expect a video on Monday. You can make a short, or post. Okay, please check in to let us know your health updates. I'll definitely do that. I'll definitely tell you every time if I'm not feeling so well, because you guys have to know first. Yeah, it's just because of general weakness, and now the throat is the one I think I've overtalked. It's now even becoming worse. But let me just go and sleep. I don't want to bring my issues here. But thank you guys so much. Have a blessed night. I love you so much. God bless you. See you in the next one.